What's going on, guys? Today we're telling the story about the time that I got caught stealing from Walmart and skipping school at the same time. Now I'm leaning way the fuck down to do this shit, so let's get it. Before we get into that, we gonna get faded. I had to re-record the last one because it got fucked up. So we in this shit. You know what I'm saying? We getting it. Let's fucking get it. That papaya punch, my boy. We also got some Kit Kats here. You already know. We lit. We got some. This is the 3 series. I don't know why I grabbed the wrong bag. To be honest, I'm already faded. But now, let's get into the motherfucking video. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find a good camera angle. But with this new one, let's get it. So, I was going to school. This was my freshman year. And I had a couple of friends who liked to skip school. Now, for a little context, our school was pretty easy to just walk right out of because it was a big-ass school with like 1,800 kids in it. And also, Walmart right down the road. So, of course, I'm a criminal. I like to smoke weed. I like to steal shit. I like to go hang out with my friends, and I especially don't like to go to school. So, of course, I started getting into this little habit where 8th period, I would walk out that bitch, and then I would go over to Walmart, steal a bunch of shit, and then by the end of ninth period, I'd be back so that way I could get picked up by my dad, because it was like not even 15 minutes down the road. You could get down there, steal a bunch of shit, and be back real quick if you were smart with it. So, I had done this for about 6 days in a row now. And at this point, this was the move. I invited my boys. I'm like, yo, y'all, we gotta fuck this school shit. I got the sauce, yo. So me, and two of my boys and one chick, we start heading down there. And we're robbing that bitch, whatever, and it's all cool. It's all cool. We go up in there, we steal our shit, and then we walk out like nothing happened. And then the next day rolls around and all seems good for the first couple of hours. And then a little later on, I get called down to the office. And as I'm walking there, the office is made of big fucking, like, I'm talking big glass windows. This shit was retarded. You could see in there though. And as I'm walking up, I see the cops. I think they were the school resource officers, honestly, but I didn't know them that well. So all I think is police officers. And I already know. I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. So I walk up in there, and they're like, and they like, at first, they're like, where were you yesterday? And I was like, they're like, where were you yesterday during ninth period? I was like, I was in class. And then they do that shit like they do up in the movies. Like, this is an interrogation room. They take that piece of paper and they slide it over, and it's a printed out picture of me with a big ass scarf hanging down, my long ass hair. My hair was longer back then. My long ass hair, sunglasses. I mean, I'm talking about maybe even a similar beanie because I had one at the time. I'm talking about the most recognizable motherfucker you ever seen. Okay? And I'm like, damn. They got me. So I'm just like straight up like, yeah, you got me. And they kind of like, they were like, okay, well, we're gonna Walmart. Da, 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 da. So basically, Walmart had taken the pictures of us, and then because we were wearing backpacks and the school's down the road, they reached out to the school, and then the school they saw the picture of me, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll get them for you. But this is the interesting part of the story. I'm supposed to be get kicked from Walmart, right? Because my homie, he gets kicked. He's not allowed there. He wasn't banned. He even works there now, actually. But he wasn't banned, but he wasn't allowed to, like, be there without his parents being there. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what's going to happen to me. I go back eventually and nothing happens. Employees talk to me, whatever. Like, I never got any legal. My other homie, he also got in-school suspension for that. So he had to go do like a week of that shit. And when I walk away, I guess they just forgot about me. I had this miraculous ability. It was like my name in the system. Like, they always forgot to press change when they added this, or forgot to press save when they added the changes. Because, like, dude, I would get in trouble. They would take me into the office and they would list these, like, punishments or whatever, and then sometimes they would even tell me I have to do them. They didn't even do that this time. But then when I wouldn't go, nothing would happen. They'd be like, you have detention, you have ISS, you have this, and then I just wouldn't go. And then they'd just be like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, for me, it's you know, if I don't have to go to school all of a sudden, or if I don't have to go to detention, you know what I mean? Because apparently I don't actually get in trouble for not going, then why would I go? You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like almost imprinted the idea in my head that I could just get away with whatever the fuck I wanted, because especially at least at school, because at the time I could just not do the consequences. And that was a dangerous idea, I will say, but it got some fun ideas into my head, I will say as well. So that's the story time. I might have a little bit before or after this video. We'll see. If not, shit, let's roll the outro. Yo, what up? Peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, dislike, leave a comment about how much you hate me and I need to get a job. And if you did, leave a like and leave a comment about how much you love me and this should be my job. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out, y'all.